Bright lights. Oh shit, it's not showing the right one. And hello everyone, welcome back to Skyllian Rogues campaign. That tell from home, Paragon lost. Ignore the display there, it's a little bit weird. And you guys are not appearing in the talking images now. Wow,
That's
great.
in combat. We don't have time.
Wonderful. Of course. Let me go to the combat screen, and only and only Aurora appears on the screen. What is going on?
The only jack that really matters, anyways.
Seriously, no, what the hell?
I hope this is not a foreshadow.
I know.
Everyone but Aurora.
Everyone but Aurora dies, I know. Alright. Okay, hello everyone, welcome back. Without further ado, I guess, let's just skip Lost in the Moment because we had some technical issues there before we start, and let's just skip as usual to last session. Last session, you guys were split up. Jack, you were being wheeled away by a member of the Void, while Jack's friend is being dragged away by some undead-like soldiers. And of course, the party rushed to save Jack first, but the Void member managed to get away. After trying to find Jack's friend, you guys realized that he was rescued by the Void group. So realizing that you guys fighting the entirety of Void might be too much for you to handle, you took advantage of the chaos and traveled towards the temple to access the underground network. And upon seeing the pink crystal underground once more, guarded by a horde of soldiers, you guys devised and executed a plan in hopes to destroy the massive crystal. So, change the music a little bit. Let's go with this. Wrong one. Yeah, alright. So, right now, you guys are in an underground room containing the large pink crystal that seemed to be powering something somewhere. You guys are gaining the upper hand against the undead-like soldiers that guard the place when suddenly a green energy envelops one of the soldiers in the room and a booming voice shouts aloud, "You again! Leave! Now!" And let's just continue the initiative with this knight right here. This guy over here is the one that'll be glowing green. So let me just mark his character here. Let's just put a nice bright green color on the man. Perfection. So this guy will begin to move in closer towards you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Move in there. 6. I think that's about it. And then he will. He seems to be taking out the sword that he's wielding, and you can see the sword begins to be engulfed in that green energy as he's getting ready to strike at someone. Unfortunately, it's a bit too far, so he's gonna sprint and end his turn there, which we can continue next in order with this knight over here, who's right next to Astrid, is going to beat her up. So let's start targeting Astrid. Make an attack. First attack is a hit. Second attack is also a hit as she takes 6 and 6. So a total of 12 points of slashing damage. Half to 6 because she is raging. That is right. So let's move on next in order to... Who's this? The archer at the very far back here. Let's take a pot shot at Astrid, who's guarding that staircase over there. Make an attack. Hits Astrid as she takes 7 points of damage plus 4. So 11 points of damage in total, reduced to 5. Bringing us next in order to this mage over here, who was crushed on the floor by the mammoth, but now that seeing that you are attacking that that crystal over there, this mage begins to raise his hand, and a flurry of kind of like projectiles just shoot out from his hand, targeting this giant mammoth in front of him. He's gonna fire Scorching Ray. Make 3 attacks against the mammoth. First attack.
Mammoth has 13 AC.
13 AC. Gotcha. First one's nat 20.
Oh,
Second one's a
is
20
cool,
plus. Third one is a 20 plus as well. So all 3 hits. As the mammoth takes a total of, let's see how much damage. 30 points of fire damage as the 3 scorching rays struck the back of the mammoth as it is focused on that giant thing. That is the end of that.
Guessing he gets up as well?
Yes. Yeah, he'll spend his movement to get up and then move
Perfect.
away from you. Let's go 1, 2, 3 there. And to send that, brings it over to the archer, who's right now is actually being threatened by Delilah over there. He's going to step over to the side, takes aim at Delilah, takes a couple of shots, 2 shots. First one at Delilah is a natural 1 miss, but the second one is a hit as Delilah takes 11 points of piercing damage. Please, someone
You're
do
gonna
that.
have to do that one, I think.
All right. Okay, all right. I forgot nobody's controlling Delilah. And brings us over to Aurora. What do you do, Aurora? You see a couple of firebolts being fired at the mammoth, and then the mage kind of scurried off somewhere. What do you do?
I can't see him right now.
From where you are, you can. You can see him down there.
Okay, well, as my bonus action, as part of my starry form, I'll shoot an arrow at him,
All right, go ahead. Take a shit.
which is missing for some reason.
What did you roll?
Oh, never mind. Wait, hold on. No, wait, yeah. There it is. Okay, I accidentally clicked on only things that are bonus action thing.
Gotcha. 23 does hit. Go ahead, roll for damage, please. 7 points of damage onto the mage as he stumbles backward from the attack. You have your action.
Still alive.
Still alive.
I suppose guiding bolt wouldn't be amiss. So just
Alright, go ahead. Guiding
trying
bolt
to
on the
do one of those.
guy. 15. Let me check. 15 barely hits.
love that.
Go ahead, roll for damage. 14
die.
points of damage onto the guy as the projectile struck him in the shoulder. The entire body glows as the body falls down to the ground. Just a crumple of bones and flesh at that point.
Okay.
That's the end of your turn.
Cover once more, and that's my turn.
All right, which brings us over to this knight over here who is kind of futilely trying to climb up the staircase here. Soldiers gonna stop. You can see all the soldiers down there stop attempting to climb up the staircase and instead begins running over 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's sleep. 5, 6. Will be able to just finish his turn at the edge of that what do you call sewer canal over there, bringing us over to. I should be able to dash. 4, 5, 6. There you go. Bring us over to Delilah on the edge of the bridge there. What would you guys want Delilah to do?
So I don't know what War was planning. What weapon does this guy have?
Which one? Sorry.
This guy here.
Uh
What weapon does he have?
huh. Swords.
Okay. And the drop is, you said 10 feet, right?
That is correct. 10 feet down.
Can Delilah use the broken support thingamajigs like parkour down without taking damage?
I'd say so. Yeah.
Because this walkway would be broken.
Yeah. That's true. Yeah. Definitely possible.
Maybe she can run after the knight to protect the mammoth.
All right. In that case, can someone roll? Okay, wait. You guys don't have access to the character sheet, so I'll just roll for her. Acrobatics as she tries to drop down. Rolls a natural 1 on that one.
Come on.
And she jumps down, able to get down properly. However, she kind of like sprained her ankle upon landing there. She kind of falls down to the ground. Let's just give her. Oh, she'll use the rest of her movement to stand up, and she'll be able to move
not-
one. Yep.
Can she get to the guy if she stands up?
If she stands up, let me sec. Drop. She'll be able to. Yeah, she'll be able to move
Okay.
over to the guy. So just take the fall damage, which is 1. That's all good, and she'll make 2 attacks with her rapier. Sorry, with the teacher. That's he's using right now. First attack on the with the teacher is a hit. Oh, it does not hit. Dang. Second attack with the teacher is a nat 1 as well. She tries to move in by herself towards the army, towards the knight over there. Apparently,
Not much of a teacher, is it?
first attack, like, it glances off the knight's armor. The second one, the ankle twists again, so she kind of stumbles forward with the attack, unable to land a hit. Bring us over to Astrid. What does Astrid
We
do?
have taught him wrong as a joke.
It did not. We have taught him wrong as a joke.
Is it me again?
It is Astrid. Yeah.
Yes, maybe I shouldn't be doing the Lila then. Well, now that there's people going after the mammoth, this might be a little more complicated. I think bonus action, she's gonna shoot this guy over here, the archer,
Okay, go ahead.
to bring him in. So, gauntlet here.
Go for it. That is a hit. Go ahead, roll for damage, please. 1d6. And gets pulled over to
like
the
plus
in front of you.
3 from being a barbarian.
Yes, that's right. Yeah. So total of 8 points of damage. Gets pulled over towards you, Astrid. And what do? You drop him?
Surprisingly, no. She's gonna keep him suspended.
Okay. While still
that's
grappled.
a threat. Yeah, and this disadvantage on his attacks.
All right. Okay.
And her action, she has multi-attack.
Mhm.
We do Bell of the Brawl, I guess.
All right.
To the guy. Actually, no, the guy doesn't deal damage really. Let's do the archer.
All right. Go ahead.
Twice. And 1.
First one is a hit. Go ahead, roll for damage, please. 23 is another hit. Go ahead. 6 and
6 plus 9 plus 6 from raging. Right?
yeah, 15 plus 6 would be 21 points of damage as Astrid wails onto this guy while holding him on, with one hand and then just smashing him
She's
with
like
a mace on the
air
other.
juggling him.
Fucking playing Devil May Cry right here. That's the end of Astrid's turn, bringing us over to this knight over here. Done with unable to climbing up the staircase there, is going to turn around and be running over. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 dash 1, 2, 3, 4, and reaches Delilah over there, ending his turn. Bring us over to Jack. Jack, what do you do?
Oh, what do? Oh, yeah, huge threats over here, right?
Indeed.
Okay, let's do this thing. Gonna do. I'm gonna. Which one should I target though?
Yeah.
2, 3. I don't want to target my friends, right? So I have to target these 3, I guess. Okay then. I'm gonna use this. Should I do this or should I do this?
Psionic Blast, that's the Psionic Fireball, was it?
It's a
Oh, the pushback.
the pushback, yeah.
Yeah.
Should I do? Do I want to shit Astrid though? I can get a lot more.
Your choice, my guy.
How's Astrid looking?
Astrid's looking good enough for now. She can hold.
It's a force damage though. She's not gonna be able to resist this.
Oh, it's a dex save. She has advantage.
Oh yeah.
Okay, sure. I'll
That's true,
do
that's
it like
true.
this then. I'm
Do you
doing
have
it
like
with-
careful spell or something?
That's the thing. I don't have careful spell. A subtle and twin spell. Okay, there you go. Like save.
All right, let me roll a deck save. Someone roll for Astrid for me.
Okay.
Which will target this guy up here, this one, and this one.
That is one short, huh? Do you have a thing?
Save, fail.
I don't know. So a +1 somehow.
No.
I don't think I can do it to others though. I can only do it to myself.
Alright. So the undeads around her take 22 points of psychic damage as the force pushes through, and they all get knocked away, so causing him to be let go from Astrid. However, he will now fall down 10 feet, which causes him to take 2 damage, causes him to fall down onto the ground with 1 health remaining. On the ground in pain. These guys over here at the back gets thrown back, and these two just hit the wall into just a pile of bones on the wall here as they fall to the ground. They are gone.
Oh, did that? Oh shit, man. Okay.
And Astrid fails, so she gets pushed as well.
That's right. She gets pushed 20 feet directly away.
Oh, yeah, so straight.
This was not a good thing.
But the guy's there.
The guy's there. He will get pushed along with Astrid. He chooses to be pushed along with Astrid. Boom. Ends up at the very end of the room here with
God.
the guy.
Okay. That's my turn. At the end of my turn, I'm gonna ask my aberrant spirit to fly 20 feet up. I can fly 20 feet up, right?
All right, go ahead.
Okay, fly 20 feet up. And then start blasting. With attacks. One at this guy, just kill him, and then
20 feet up, right?
Deal with this guy. This guy.
Sorry, where?
I'm shooting 20 feet. Fly 20 feet up, and then shoot the 2 guys at the bottom there.
Okay, all right,
One
go
each.
ahead. Take a shot.
1 each.
21 is a hit.
1 each here. Second is here.
Okay. The second one misses, but the first one does hit. Go ahead, roll for damage. Dealing 8 points of damage, causing this guy to just before it could even get off from the ground, gets headshot with some errant ray, and he falls down to the ground alongside the bodies of other undead soldiers in the area. That's the end of the errant spirit turn. All right. Yep. Next in order is the archers again. This one is the one that is on the ground here, is going to take a couple of steps back. There you go. He will be able to see you, Jack. He will take 2 shots with his bow at you. First one first one is a 15. 15 does not hit. Second attack is a 24 though. Second attack does hit as you take 9 points of damage plus 9, so 18 points of damage. As this guy takes proper aim, takes some time at you and managed to hit you kind of like very close to your spine there for a bit as you were busy casting the spell. You managed to maintain your concentration, and that is the end of this archer's turn. Next in order is this guy over here who was defending this area, but now there is no one. So he will walk over 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and Kawabanga as he leaps off, slamming on Delilah over there.
Oh, jeez.
He'll make an attack with his longsword. First attack, that is a miss. However, as he lands onto the ground by himself, he takes 2 points of bludgeoning damage, and let's see if he falls prone. He does not, though. Lands on the ground, his knees quaking, but was able to make a second attack on Delilah. This time, it does not hit as well, and that is the end of that knight's turn. Bringing us over to Bree. Bree, you see soldiers coming from all around you. What do you do?
Should I heal? I only have like 2 mass healing word slots left.
I think
Maybe.
just hold on to it, I think.
Yeah, we should wait until we start dropping, I think.
Okay.
All right.
I'll just use the cantrip. I don't know how I have a helpful item here. Should I go to where Delilah is? She's getting surrounded, but so is Matt. Well, not really. I guess I will. I cannot take this action. Our game is paused.
There you go.
This is guess I'll target this guy and do a sacred flame.
All right, go ahead. Sacred flame it on. Where's... All right, go ahead. Dexterity saving throw, which he fails. Go ahead, roll for damage, please. 5 points of damage onto the guy, and that is the end of your turn as the fire burns a little bit part of this guy's armor.
I guess so. I could strike up a spiritual weapon just to help move things along.
Your spiritual weapon's
You
there.
have one there.
Oh, I do? Where?
Yeah.
Oh, hey, okay. Well, let's bonus action.
Where you want to bring it?
This guy.
All right, float it over here and go ahead, swing with your spiritual weapon.
The combat's been going on so long, I forgot. Where is it? Let me see the thing.
There you go.
Normal.
That is a hit. Go ahead, roll for damage, please. 9 points of damage onto the guy. All right. That's the end of your turn, yeah?
Yeah.
Bringing us over.
Good. Go back down.
Go back down.
If you can see me. Wait, you can...
If you can see the archer can see you.
Dang it. Fine, I'll just stay where I am.
All right. Next is this guy over here who is on the ground at first, spends his movement to stand up. Now that the staircase is free, he's going to move up here, sees people over there, is going to rush towards Astrid and hold his position there while dashing. And that is the end of his turn, bringing us over to the Mammoth.
Mammoth's gonna do what the mammoth's gotta do.
I'm gonna try to destroy the crystal again. All right, go
Back
ahead.
up a little and run and slam into it.
Go ahead, roll for damage, please.
Oh, damage?
Roll for attack, please. Yeah, roll attack, please. Sorry.
Don't miss.
You're fine. Go ahead, roll for damage. 25 points of damage onto the crystals as you manage to smash a huge chunk of the crystal, causing it to fly over everywhere. And as you do this, you realize the pink luster that the crystal has fades away as the crystals are, blasted all over the place, and they become just a dull green color afterwards. And that's the end of your turn.
React?
The undeads does not seem to react. The one that seemed to react is the one with the green glowing eye as he shouts out, "You will hold the death sentence!"
Ooh.
Now,
Oh, that's
Mammoth
the
does have a secondary attack. He can do after charging if the target fails a strength saving throw. I'm guessing he can't do that against this.
No, I guess no, he won't be able to.
Alright, that's me then.
All right, which brings us over to Archer man here, he is next to a floating stuff. Let's target the mages over there. He will rush
The mages shouldn't be targeted, I think.
rush over here and will take a shot at you, Aurora. With a 14 that does not hit, make a second attack, and that's a 10. So both arrows whiz past you, almost hits Jack, however, but the arrow kind of flies off into the distance, does not hit. Both arrow does not hit you. He will scramble back 1, 2, 3.
Aurora, like it dodges the arrow, spins around. Are you out of your mind?
Brings over to this knight over here. This knight, seeing Astrid's at the back there, is going to push forward.
No.
Going over towards you wouldn't know. Let's target Jack first. He raises his sword and takes a swing onto you, Jack. First attack is a hit. As you take...
What did he roll?
He rolled a 15 on the dice.
I think you gotta take that one.
Wait.
Yes.
Here's the thing though, I don't have any more spell slots.
Oh no.
I'm gonna have to take that.
Alright. So you take 13 points of damage from the attack as the attack strikes you, causes you almost like is a little bit more sensitive to you as there's this mental assault hitting you as well with each strike of the attack, and he's raising his sword for a second one. It's a strike. That is another hit, Jack.
What did he roll?
This time he rolled a 14.
Fuck.
14
on the dice.
I got whoa, but I don't think it'll save you.
Alright, so you take 13 points of damage on that attack, Jack.
Not alive anymore.
And Jack drops down onto the ground. You lose concentration on what, Jack?
The spirit.
The spirit. So the creature that's floating up in the ceiling was ready to take another shot, but disappears before it could even do anything.
Floating. Never came back.
As he does so, you think he was done at this point, but he steps over Jack's unconscious body on the floor and attacks you, Aurora.
This has been rude.
This time, however, it barely hits you, Aurora.
I'll woe that.
You woe that, go ahead.
Let me find a thing. Woe is you.
Roll 1d6. 5, that is an 11. The attack was immediately a miss as the sword that was heading directly towards you received an omen before this or something, causing it to just sink into the pillar right next to you, ending his turn right there. Bringing us over to this guy at the bottom here is going to spend his one of his attack to grapple Astrid while she is here.
That's brave and foolish.
Go ahead, make athletics check, please.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Inspiration.
Your choice.
We need her.
Yeah.
17. So with a 17, that is enough for her to break free from the grapple. Given that it's not working, it will spend its second attack to make an attack on Astrid, which is a hit. Astrid takes 9 points of damage from the attack. Next in order is the archer at the back here, who is going to scurry across the floor. Tunk, 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 tunk. Actually, let's remain here, and he's gonna take 2 shots at the mammoth. First attack at the mammoth, that is a hit, dealing 12 points of damage onto the mammoth. Second attack onto the mammoth, that is another hit as the mammoth takes another 10 points of damage from the archer. Bring us over to Aurora. What do you do, Aurora, as more and more, what do you call, soldiers do fall down the field, but they seem to be slowly overwhelming you. What do you do?
All right. Well, every time I plan out a move, it goes disastrously wrong because I forget about concentration. So in lieu of that, hey, Bree, you're full health. I'm going to. Astro turn's coming up. Shit.
Wait a minute. I thought Aurora polymorphed into a mammoth.
Aurora polymorph
polymorphed
her
my-
summon into a mammoth.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Oh, I can guess healing word to heal Jack back up.
That is true.
She can have her turn. So let's do that.
All right.
Jack get 5 points healing,
That's enough.
and the big and that guy's uninjured, so told that it's not going to be as good.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess it's still the best thing I can do. So give me a wisdom saving throw from.
Wisdom saving throw from the guy. That is a failure. Go ahead, roll for damage for me, please.
Well done. It's 10.
10 points of damage onto the guy. All right. That's the end of your turn, Aurora.
Yes, sir.
The guy staggers back from the attack, but while all this is happening back at the mammoth over there, you can see the knights are just going to start wailing on people. Just bring the Layla down on the ground. This guy as well down. All right. So first, this guy is going to swing at the Layla. Makes an attack. Targets Delilah. First attack is a miss. Second attack is a miss. Man, I'm not going well with Delilah at all. Delilah, in the middle of that group there, what does Delilah do?
Do you have any ideas, Jack?
I can't see Delilah actually. I don't have vision over there.
Delilah is basically surrounded by 3 people right now. If there's nothing else, she'd just stab people.
Think so.
I
Alright.
think one of them is badly injured, so we should probably focus that one.
Alright.
Yep.
Let's make 2 master attacks, the teacher attacks against this guy. First attack is a miss. Second attack is a crit. As she
Hey.
deals 18 points of damage onto the guy. And that will be her turn, bringing us over to Astrid at the back there. What do Astrid do?
That's from the back. Is like, I didn't hear no bell. And she's gonna gauntlet the green man.
Ooh, Gauntlet the
Wait
green
for
man.
the casters.
Alright, go ahead. 24 does hit as this guy is hit, gets punched through by that harpoon, and is immediately reeled into the same spot as the rest of those knights over there. Turning to you, looking a little bit frustrated about, being dragged away from the casters. Let's continue attacking.
He's gonna go, I'll be with you in a sec and deal with this guy.
Alright, go ahead. Make an attack, please.
2 bells.
18 does hit. Second attack. 24 definitely hits. Go ahead, roll for damage.
Plus 3. 11, followed by 16.
27 points of damage onto this guy. As you move in, strike him twice. He falls down to his knees, barely able to stand up anymore. That's the end of your turn, Astrid.
That is, yeah.
Bringing us over to the knight up here, who is not going to entertain Delilah. Instead, is going to make a strike at the giant mammoth that is right next to him. So makes a strike. First attack on the mammoth is a hit. Second attack on the mammoth is also a hit, as the mammoth takes a total of 21 points of damage, slowly cleaving parts of the mammoth, blood spurting everywhere. Which brings us over to Jack. 5 hit points remaining. You open your eyes and you see a harpoon stab into the guy that's standing over you, and he just gets dragged away somewhere, allowing you to do your thing. What do you do?
I'm gonna stand up.
Uh-huh.
Oh god, oh my god. Looking at the guy that just, stabbed me.
Mm-hmm.
Let's stab him back.
Oh.
Which one? Just freeze his joints. See what's what. Frostbite.
All right. That Constitution saving throw on the guy that attacked you.
Mhm.
That is a success. Unfortunately, the frost
did
builds
nothing.
up on his body but does not freeze him.
Let's move back. Oh my god. I'm gonna move back here.
What?
What did you see, Jack?
I'm gonna move here, and then I'm gonna. I saw those archers, right? I'm gonna lay prone, I guess.
All right. So you fall prone upon seeing the archers. All right.
That's all.
You spend your turn standing up. You move forward. Oh shit! Drop back down on the floor.
Yep.
Bringing us over next is this archer over here. Where's this archer? So down here, he was shooting at you just now, Jack, but now that you are nowhere to be seen, he will take a shot at you, Bree. Kind of arcing his shot a little bit. That is a hit. As Bree, you take 12 points of damage.
Of what then?
Piercing damage.
Damn it.
Second attack, that is another hit as you take another 7 points of piercing damage from the arrow. Bringing us over to this knight over here is going to ignore Delilah, walk over towards the mammoth and just start swinging. So Delilah can make an attack of opportunity. Let me make the
This
two
might be it
attacks
for the
first.
mammoth, guys.
One, that's a hit. Second one is also a hit. You managed to hit twice, if I recall correctly, into the crystals over there.
Yeah.
The mammoth takes first one is second one is Right, so you take a massive total of 9 damage.
You got me with that one.
Trying to swing, but he's just giving the mammoth a shave, instead of actually hitting the flesh.
I was rolling my eyes, going, here comes 40 damage or something.
Just rolled really low, rolled a 1 on the damage roll and a 2 on the damage roll, so yeah, not doing well. Brings us to Bree. What do you do, Bree? You see the mammoth right now is looking very injured, while Delilah is being surrounded by the knights, but the knights are not focusing on her. And then, of course, there's Astrid over there who's surrounded by 3 different guards. What do you do?
Are you sure we shouldn't run? Oh my god. We know. We are here for
This is a make it or break it,
think I should heal.
Healing would be great right about now, I guess.
1, 2, 3. Oh, I don't see Delilah.
You don't?
Delilah's...
Move on up. Yes, move on up.
Yeah, try move on up.
Yeah, just
Maybe you'll be able to
move
see.
to Jack's space and
Oh, you can.
then move back.
Try move to the edge, move to the edge, move to the edge.
I can see her.
There you go.
Oh, that's why.
Because the floor is blocking your view from Delilah there, that's why.
Oh, I don't like being here, but I'll heal.
You can move back.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I can get everybody in the map.
Heal. Ready to heal. I'm ready to heal.
$15 points to everybody. Nice. Including Delilah, I'm assuming.
Yeah, and the mammoth.
You guys can do the others, yeah?
Okay. that one person that I'll. I technically after those more, but they're more so going to the mammoth. Can't do that anymore. I guess I'll target this knight,
All right.
the one that's near death near Astrid,
All right. Go ahead.
and do a sacred flame.
All right. Sacred Flame, dexterity saving through from that guy on the floor. So he's on his knees, unable to move out of the way in time. The fire engulfs him. Go ahead, roll for damage, causing him to burn up it entirely, causing only the armor to clatter down onto the floor.
Nice.
This guy is gone as well.
His turn was coming up. That's perfect.
Yeah.
Oh really? Haha. And no, I should stay. Yeah, okay, I'll stay here. This is not very good, but it's okay. Yeah. Okay.
All right. Causing us to skip over the next turns, giving over to the mammoth's turn now. What does the mammoth do?
Okay, now does the mammoth focus on self-preservation for a second, or does he focus on the crystal? Chat, what do you think, chat?
Let's go.
Apparently the mammoth is empty-minded right now. Clear of mind.
Crystal, let's go.
Crystal, okay. I'll agree with the chat.
Go ahead, make an attack. Go ahead, roll for damage, please. That's gonna be paid for.
Thank you, chat.
63 points of damage. I guess, how do you want to do this? As you smash into that giant crystal over there.
Yeah, so it's gonna like back away, trample over the guys behind him, and then just run forward, slam head first, dig its tusk under, or like through and under the crystal, and just use that as leverage, like pull it up and like tip it over, causing the whole thing to just shatter like a tower.
Yeah, so you can hear upon the impact, crystals flying everywhere, and you can hear the crackling noise as the crystal is slowly being separated from its base, and this insane strength of this mammoth rips the top half of the crystal away from the base, causing the entire large crystal structure to just fade away to just a dull green color, slamming it onto the ground. The piece falls down to the side, causing some people having to run away from the chaos that ensues, causing the light from the machine to go significantly dimmer, and almost just turns off.
Oof.
Right at this point, you guys kind of hear like a screaming noise, kind of like from a distance. And it's less of a single noise, but more like a choir. It just gets louder and louder and louder before the undead knights in your room joins the cacophony of everybody just screaming aloud at this event that you just happened and just broke the crystal right there, until you see the knight that had the green eyes and everything turns over to you. What have you done? As you see the creature begins to morph, you can hear bones being cracked a little bit. As you can see, the creature starts to get bulkier and taller. Even the armor that he's wearing begins to shift and morph, and the weapon begins to grow longer to a proper greatsword as this creature changes form into something else. And let us just continue that initiative, shall we? That is the end of your turn, I'm assuming, yeah?
Oh shit, what we
yeah.
did.
Which brings us over to...
Is it all the undeads or just the
I'm sorry?
knights that we saw morphing?
Only the knight morphed.
Okay.
Which brings us over to this archer over here. This guy just finished screaming, pulls out the arrow, takes aim, and immediately fires it at... Let's go with Delilah this time.
Yeah, she's had too good for too long.
First hit, second hit, both hits. As Delilah takes 8, 9, so 17 points of damage on Delilah. That is the end of its turn, bringing over this guards over here, this knight over here, the one that has that that's still kind of morphing right now. He doesn't do anything on his turn as his body starts to shift and morph, transforming into this tall, regal knight with almost golden, silverish armor, wielding a massive great sword blade, and is ready to strike in the next turn. Bringing us over to this guy over here, is going to swing wildly at Astrid. Make an attack. First one is a miss. Second one is also a miss on Astrid. Bringing us over to the archer. Archer at the back here is going to continue. Let's take a shot this time at healer Bree. Make 2 shots at you, Bree. First one is can't be a miss, right? Yeah, that's a hit. Second one is also a hit as Bree, you take 9 plus 5, 14 points of damage. Aurora, your turn. What do you do?
Wait, it's
Oh,
just
God.
piercing, right?
I'm sorry?
It's just piercing.
Piercing damage, that's right.
Are you like resistant or something?
Radiant and necrotic, just in case.
All right. Well, time to help people. So I'll move over here so I can see the archers. A guiding bolt to the archer that's being harassed by
By the bow.
By the bow. Thank you.
All right. Uh, 14 does not hit it this time. As the projectile flies off into the distance, hits the wall in a brilliant constellation, and it disappears.
And do a cool action roll and then shoot an astral projectile at him as well.
All right, go ahead. 20 does hit though. Go ahead for damage. 11 points of damage onto this guy. All right.
And get back into cover.
Bringing us over to this knight over here, turns around over to Delilah and is going to swing at Delilah twice. First is a crit, second is a miss, as Delilah takes 17 points of damage from the attack. Feel like it's a mistake putting her down there now. Delilah looking around, trying to find a way to get back up, which is only this staircase over here.
That guy is near death, and the mammoth is now free.
That's true. All right.
So
She will continue attacking. Let's attack the dying guy first. First attack is a hit, as she deals 13 points of damage onto the guy, causing him to just fall down onto his knees and keel over. Turns over to the second guy that's harassing her, makes a second attack. That one, though, glances off this guy's armor. Astrid at the back there, with the tall knight standing beside her. What does he think is a good idea to do?
he's like morphing and shifting now.
Done morphing and shifting. Is now
Done morphing
looking
and shifting.
looking more like a regal knight than just a lowly guard. What do you do?
Is she still grappling him?
Yes.
Should we chat? Should I drag him away from the party in case there's some kind of an attack?
Your choice.
Yeah, let's do that. Let's move over here.
All right.
So he's behind the pillar, so he can't see the party.
Smart.
Thank you. And the party can see her. Perfect. And she's gonna make 2 attacks against him.
All right, go ahead. Make 2 attacks.
Yeah. That's
What?
asterisk. While we kill off the other.
The first one hits, second one does not. Go ahead, roll for damage, please.
+3.
9 points of damage onto this guy. All right, that is the end of your turn.
Bonus action.
Oh, bonus
Chain
action.
Gauntlet. The guy, the archer down there.
Oh, okay. Go ahead. That's a crit.
Oh
Go
my
ahead, roll for
God.
damage, please.
Should be noted she has brutal crit, by the way. That's another weapon dice thing.
Yeah, so it should
Is
be
it-
2d6
Yeah.
plus 12 then, yeah? That is.
Is the pearl crit already involved? Oh, it is.
Yeah.
It's already included in the.
So
I'll just
remove the
do it
last
again.
dice. Don't worry. We'll just remove the last dice. So it's a 9
Okay.
plus 15 is 24 points of damage onto this archer over here as he is dragged across the room right over to where Astrid is dangling over now like having the knight stabbed with one harpoon and then what do you call the archer stabbed with the other as well. So now I have two people stuck to her. That's the end of her turn.
Yeah.
Bring us over to this knight over here is going to swing at Delilah, just recklessly swinging at her. First one's a miss, second one is a hit as Delilah takes 10 points of slashing damage. Bringing us over to Jack. What do you do, Jack? The soldiers all around you seemingly attacking more recklessly. What do you do?
I want to help Astrid over there, but by the looks of things, she got it covered. I guess I'm gonna try and freeze this archer instead.
All right, go ahead.
Let's do that. Frostbite.
Constitution save. That guy fails. Go ahead, roll for damage.
It's 12. Nice.
12 points of damage
Maximum
onto this
damage.
guy, and he is frozen in place. Reduce movement
next
speed.
weapon attack. Yes, disadvantage.
All right. Okay. All right. That is the end of his turn, which brings us over to. Is it that particular archer? No, not that archer. The one that Astrid is choking right now is going to try to shoot a couple of arrows at melee range there. Still hits though. First one. Second one, natural one's it. But the first one, Astrid takes 11 points of piercing damage. Half that to a 5. As the arrow
Odd numbers. She's like saved herself like 6 hit points so far.
yeah, exactly.
Using those.
Just keep getting the odd numbers on her damage. This guy is going to go around and attack Delilah, making sure she falls down.
Ugh.
Oh no, that's okay.
That's a hit. Second one, I think 17 does not hit her. As the guy deals 5 points of damage onto Delilah, who is at death's door at this point. Bringing us over to Bree's turn. What do you do, Bree?
Why people keep dying?
No one's dying. No one's dying.
Speak for yourself.
We're all fine. There's nothing to worry about.
Where did Astrid go?
Astrid is behind the pillar here. If you
Oh.
just step to the right, you can see her.
Okay. Well, 16 is not dubbed one digit, right? So.
Yeah.
Oh.
She can still fight.
She can still see.
I guess I'll hit this guy.
All right, go ahead.
Not wise enough for shit and told him dead.
Wisdom saving throw. Not wise enough, apparently. Go ahead, roll for damage, please. Dealing 14 points of radiant damage onto this guy, necrotic damage onto this guy. As the bell tolls, he stumbles back in pain. He is close to death now. As the end.
Right. Wow!
What's that?
Whoa!
It's my spiritual weapon.
Oh, right. Okay, go ahead, roll for damage, please. I think it's a 1d8 plus wisdom, so.
Cause I made a macro some time ago, but I don't think it's using the latest one. Let me just see what's the card.
Hmm.
It's 9, so it's actually 29.
Yeah.
19.
19 points of damage onto this guy. He stumbles back, getting ready to pull out an arrow, ready to strike another one, but your bow just swings overhead, slamming, crushing this guy's head, and he falls down to the ground, no longer moving. That's the end of your turn.
I'm not very good at other stuff. Okay.
Bring us over to.
Can I move the
Yeah.
thingy or no? Or
Yeah, you should be able to.
Okay.
Oh, Brie appeared on the stream.
Whoa, what? I didn't even do anything. She just appeared.
She decided to come.
I'm gonna move it.
I'm so
to-
confused. This Discord, man. I shouldn't keep the images on Discord.
Can I move it? Can I move it here?
Move where?
I can't move it. Is it not my turn? It's not my turn. That's fine.
Okay,
Move
let
it.
me move it. There you go.
Like give some support to Delilah.
Move over down there. Support Delilah. Okay, that's the end of your turn, yeah?
Yeah.
Bringing us over
Wait,
to.
wait. Ah, damn it! He still see me. Okay, look, I'll stop there.
All right. Bring us over to the mammoth. What do the mammoth do?
Does he have enough room to go north?
Yeah,
20 feet.
20 feet, no. Actually, the crystal's down, so yeah, he would be able to step onto the crystals and everything.
Okay, so we're gonna manufacture a charge here
Okay.
by moving 20 feet in one direction
Uh-huh.
and 20 feet in the other direction.
Okay. But he will trigger attacks of opportunities, though, from the people?
No, he's not within range of anyone alive.
Pretty sure he is. Oh, no. Oh, yeah. This guy's gone. Okay, all right. Yeah. So he runs upwards. Let me just put the glow back. It might not be as bright, but it's still glowing. Let's put this like that. Okay. So the mammoth runs up 1, 2, 3, 4, turns around and just charges 1, 2, 3, 4, gores the guy in front of him.
Reach for gore. Yeah.
Go ahead.
Don't miss.
50.
Let's maybe reroll that.
Sure, you can use your fate point.
Guys, can we please? It's gonna be really cool if he makes it. He'll save Delilah. I'll take that as a yes.
Yeah, silence means yes.
That's
right?
worse.
You try. You rush through the battlefield trying to gore this guy over there. Unfortunately, maybe the turnaround maneuver caused some of the shards to get stuck to the mammoth feet or something, unable to land a proper hit. That is the end of the mammoth's turn. Bringing us over to the glowing man. Glowing man dragged over to the side by Astrid over there, not feeling amused, raises his grey sword, is going to make 2 attacks on Astrid with advantage, right? Because she's been raging.
Yeah.
Sorry, recklessing.
Recklessing, you mean?
All right. Both attacks are a hit as she takes 28
Watchdog.
points of damage. Reduce that to 23. There's only 5 of that is slashing.
Physical. What's the rest?
The rest are psychic damage.
Oh my god. Everybody's using psychic nowadays.
Second attack. Already second attack. Second attack is already a hit.
Wait.
Second attack is a 35. Reduce that to a 29 points of damage.
Well, guys, I don't mean to panic, but Astrid's not gonna survive another one of those.
As this big man kind of steps forward, still letting the harpoon stabbing him in the chest right now, not feeling as intimidated as well. In fact, looking very angry. Your actions end here. That's the end of this.
And he misses.
Brings us over to the guy
He already
behind
hit her
him.
twice and took away all of her health. What do you mean?
Okay.
This knight over here, though, is going to try to attack Astrid with a miss and a crit, though. That's nice. 16 points of damage, half that to an 8, because it's all physical, that one.
Okay.
Bringing us over to the archer at the very back there that no one seems to be bothering. Let's continue to target the healer. 2 attacks on Bree. First attack is a hit. Second attack is a hit. Hit. As Bree takes a total of 5 plus 6, 11 points of damage from the 2 arrows struck at you, Bree. Bringing us over to Aurora. What does Aurora do?
How the hell is it my turn again? I just had a turn. Let me see. This range of 30. Ooh, that's perfect. Okay, actually, no. Alright, let's help Astrid. I think, unless he's dead. Okay, yeah, let's help Astrid with the archer
Mm-hmm.
by what's the word? Tolling the dead.
Wisdom saving throw on the archer. As he fails, go ahead, roll for damage. High damage. 9 points of damage onto this guy, reducing him over to. Come on, it's not working for some reason. -9. Keyboard's not working. Hello. Numlock. Hello. Okay,
Yo.
something's wrong with my keyboard.
Maybe 9 doesn't work. Do you want me to you want to round it up to 10?
No, none of my number work. What's going on here? Let me refresh real quick. But with that, you are actually able to knock that archer out, and he's now just dangling off the gauntlet that Astrid is wearing.
Okay, and bonus action. I don't have much. That's unfortunate. Yeah, bonus action cry. That's my turn.
Bonus action cry. Gotcha. Bringing us over to this guy is gone. Delilah, who is at the bottom there, surrounded by 2 people, not really feeling well right now. The unfortunately, the giant elephant's not doing as much as she's expecting. So she's gonna be smart and action disengage, and let's disengage.
She's gonna do the Joseph Joestar move.
Which is
Run away.
all right. I was thinking she would stab first before running away, but yeah, I think she's just gonna run away. Action disengage 1, 2, takes a leap, immediately falls into puddle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Reaching over to the stair there. That's the end of her turn. Bringing us over to Astrid, who is now, after that 2 strikes, well, not physically wounding. You can see that she's bleeding out from her ears and between her eyes. What does she do?
Let this. What was it? Fuck. Something you almost caught, Captain Astrid Cato. She's going to disengage as an action
All right.
and jump off a cliff.
Oh.
And mid fall, it's going to spin around, bonus action, hook this man
Oh.
to drag with her, maybe cushion her fall.
All right.
Just
All right.
messed him up, you know?
Go ahead. Bonus action.
It'll be funny.
Bonus action attack first. Ooh, there's another crit.
That's 2 20s, mind you.
Yep. Oh shit! A super crit. God
Does
damn.
that mean the dice gets quadrupled?
There you go. No, does not get quadrupled. She deals 15 points of damage onto this knight here. Oh man, something's wrong with my keyboard right now. Oh wait, maybe the shortcut button. No, do you work? Okay, -15. There you go. Okay, something's pressing the control button. And then do you let go of this guy from the grapple?
Yeah.
Okay.
Of course.
And I'm assuming you want to use this guy as a cushion for your landing.
Exactly.
Go ahead, roll 1d6 for me, please. We'll divide the damage between the 2 of you. He'll take the higher one. All right, he takes 2, you take 1.
Okay.
As you land down on the ground, boom, slamming onto this guy, and that's the end of your turn. Still have your movement, I think, if you want to continue to move.
Oh, she's grappling him, right?
Yeah, and you can just let go.
How much more movement does she have?
She
has
the entire 25.
She has 40.
Oh,
She used
35.
5 to hop off, so 35.
Yep.
And she can move.
She can let go of the grapple if she wishes, FYI. If she wants to get distance.
I mean, he'll just. Oh, that's true. Right. Okay. Yeah, maybe she can go to Delilah then.
All right.
And she has already disengaged, so just move her
That's right.
here, I guess, under the bridge.
All right.
Game's lost.
Up. There you go. And unpause the game. All right. That is the end of Astrid's turn as she runs over there, bringing us over to this knight over here. Seeing that Lala got away, is going to rush over towards her. 1, 2, 3. Drops into the water. 4, 5. Arriving next to Delilah is going to make 2 attacks on her. First attack on Delilah is a hit. Second one
Does him being
is
in water do anything for him?
it's kind of like ankle height. It's not like fully
okay.
submerged. Yeah, it doesn't affect your movement speed or anything. It deals 5 and 10, 15 points of damage onto Delilah.
1 HP.
He has 1 hit point remaining as she struggles on the ladder trying to stand upright, bringing us over to Jack. Jack, you see Astrid over there confident, dragging several people in behind a pillar, but then when she exits the pillar, she is like bleeding and wounded all over the place and running away. What does Jack do?
All right. I'm gonna spend half of my movement to stand up.
Mm-hmm.
I see some glowing bits over there, but I didn't see anyone. So, but I do see this barely injured guy over there.
Mm-hmm.
Gonna firebolt him then.
All right, go ahead. Firebolt.
I mean, you could hold the action for the big guy if you have something.
No, I don't have any big spells anymore.
Go ahead, roll for
Alright.
damage, please. 8 points of damage as you strike this guy who is on the floor. Anything else you want to do?
Nope, that's the end of my turn.
All right, bringing us over to this guy over here. Oh, I don't think Delilah can live through this. As this guy swings
You can
twice.
dodge.
She might. She dodged one. She dodged the other as Delilah on the ladder.
See?
1 hit point remaining. Does a Jackie Chan dance basically, moving aside, using the ladder as cover, dodging the attacks, not getting hit at all, while still bleeding out profusely. Bree, what do you do, Bree?
Um, okay. Okay, that's not great. I can't see Delilah.
She's at the edge. You have to go edge of the walkway now.
Edge of the...
Now you see her.
Oh, okay. I see. Oh, oh, I have a last mass healing word.
Might not be wise to save it. I don't know.
Yeah, I think you should do it now, I guess.
Well, I mean, no. They all deal.
I mean,
Because I'm worried that maybe Delilah and Astrid will both get dropped in the next turn, regardless of whether or not you heal them.
yeah.
Just
Like,
guys,
either
really.
ready an action or do something else.
Wait, both Delilah and Esther's turns are after Bree, right? Am I seeing this correct? Or did they get their turn first?
Yeah, there's a whole like initiative thing before them.
Mm-hmm. And the elephant too.
Hey, like, I don't
Hey,
know. I
it's a
feel like
mammoth.
we really
Mammoth,
should
my bad.
use you.
I think you should heal after they went down next time, I guess. Deal damage them.
Okay, I don't deal so much damage.
You can take this guy
What's
out.
left? Just these 2 guys?
This guy, this
And
guy,
there's like this guy.
this guy,
There's
this
2
guy.
guys down
Yeah.
and 3 guys up. Yeah.
3? That was
Yeah.
2.
There's the 2 here and then an archer
Oh,
up
this
here.
guy. Okay, I didn't see
Yeah.
him because he's covered in blood apparently.
Yeah. Well, this guy's dead, so then you can kind of put the skull over his token or something.
Okay. I don't have any spells other than Toll the Dead, I guess, which I will do on the injured guy. This one.
Hold the guy.
Hold the guy, yeah. Hey, you're muted.
That's silence. Okay.
Failed then.
Sorry, I was muted. He failed. Go ahead, roll for damage. Roll high, I said.
Oh, hi.
9 points of
Aw.
damage onto the guy.
One dice had the right idea. And
This guy.
I guess I'll just go and get the thingy, go here.
All right,
What,
move the
like
guy down
archery
there. Wing.
Oh, that's because it's a same macro.
13. 13, unfortunately, is not enough to hit through this guy's armor. As it glances off, that's the end of your turn, yeah?
Yeah.
Bringing us over to Mammoth Man. What does the Mammoth Man do?
The mammoth man do what the mammoth do. How far away are they? 25 feet. I mean, you know what that means.
Charge!
Alright, so in a controversial statement, I think he's gonna go for the barely injured one rather than the.
Oh,
Yeah, because he gets a bonus action attack if the person survives.
that's true. Go ahead.
Alright, Gore. Don't fail me now.
Ooh,
28 does hit. Go ahead, roll for damage, please.
Alright, so he takes this just on the face.
23
make a
points of
strength saving
damage. Strength saving throw.
DC 18.
Okay.
He failed that one. What happens next?
He gets knocked prone,
knocked prone. Okay.
and then the mammoth rears up and stomps.
Oh god. Oh god.
The wombo combo.
MVP, guys.
Oh,
Bye-bye.
damn. Holy.
That's a good roll too.
Me, cancel that. Keep the mammoth alive.
Runs forward, gores the guy up. Just before he lands on the floor, the mammoth rears up, slams onto the ground, leaving a mist, a red mist, just all around the area there. As the red is being carried over by the water across. That guy is gone from max health. Jesus Christ. That's the end.
All hail.
All hail the
That's
mammoth.
the end.
Next in order is Nightman now. Now, I don't think he can reach there in time. So he turns around the corner with this great sword looking at you, at Aurora, and just begins to run forward, dragging the great sword behind him.
Oh, thank God.
Let me check his attack range now.
Oh no.
Let me double check Hall of Heroes.
5.
Range is 5 foot. He cannot attack you.
Oh,
As he action dashes, rushes over into all of you, ending his turn there, bringing us over to this knight over here on the floor. Spends half his movement standing up, and then moves 1, 2, 3, and then dashes 1, 2, 3, 4, and ends his turn there. Archer guy at the back here is going to continue to attack you, Bree. 2 shots onto you. First attack, second attack, 1 hit, 1 crit. You take
Ooh.
12 and 16, so 28 points of damage, Bree.
Whoa, guess-
we're all being left on 1. Holy.
Oh my god, yeah, I am one.
1 as well? Oh my god.
Hey, that's
Thank
just
you.
enough that we need.
Hey, remember, everybody is so low and Aurora's here like 71
Don't
plus.
tell anyone.
I
Don't
think
tell them.
the thing about like only Aurora's left standing is coming to fruition.
I think like Crit has a way to play the game that makes him not feel not threatening to me, you know, so I don't like pay attention to his character that much, just impacts from the background. Kill this guy, kill that guy.
Okay, well.
Man.
Might I remind you, the mammoth is crits.
Yeah, exactly.
Alright, first, I'm gonna make myself scarce, whatever the word is,
Mhm.
by Starlight stepping out of there.
Yep.
So I'll catch you guys later. 30 feet right here.
Oh my god damn it.
Sorry. And as an action, I will toll the dead on the
On that
man
guy.
himself.
All right. Wisdom saving throw. That is a failure. Go ahead, roll for damage, please. 18. That's a high damage right there. As he's reduced blood sweating all over the place,
Yeah.
through in between the armors and everything. That's the end of your turn, Aurora. Anything
Yes,
else?
sir.
Bring us over to Delilah over there,
Oh, wait,
looking.
sorry, I have more movement. I'll just back away like. What's
One
his
more
distance?
space.
30. Let's do 2 more spaces. Actually, let's go into cover here.
Okay, all right. All right, bringing us over to Delilah over there, who is one down. The other guy still standing. She's dying. He's gonna action. Oh, what is Delilah
That's
do?
not tough.
Oh, that guy's near death. Yeah, he's gonna attack that guy. He's
So is the
gonna.
other one. She's badly injured, so.
Yeah, both are. Yeah, she's one.
Target
She's at
rich
one right now. She has 2 attacks. Let's attack the guy upstairs first. That's a hit as she deals 8 points of damage onto the guy. Is that a kill? Not enough to kill the guy. As the knight over there stands, he makes a second attack. Second attack, that one's another hit as she deals 12 points of damage. That one will take this knight out. And that is the end of Delilah's turn. She has a movement, but not sure if she wants to risk it.
Don't think so.
Okay. Oh no, the guy is after Astrid's turn. Astrid, what does Astrid do?
That's
Kill
just
this
gonna...
guy.
Well, yeah, but what about the big knight here?
But Astrid is downstairs though. There's no way
Yeah, but
Astrid can
that's-
reach up there, right?
That's literally never been a problem to us.
That's true.
But pull the guy down and kill this guy, I think.
Yeah, of course.
You
Yeah, she's gonna look towards the line and go like, I do hope you're right about me. She's gonna jump up and shoot this guy with the grappling hook.
Right at the edge of the vision there, managed to see this guy's the tip of this guy's head basically. Shoots.
We need to save you guys. You can't die. Oh,
Natural 20! Oh my god, Astrid!
Hey, I want to narrate this.
Okay.
Astrid misses, aims for the wall there, and then the spear bounces back. Hits the guy's head.
Yes. Bounces back, hits the guy in the back, and before he could like raise his sword, wanting to swing at Aurora, actually at first, gets yanked out of the way before the sword could even reach its apex. Lands right next to Astrid there, dealing 18 points of damage. And he falls down. The green light energy fades away immediately, and the body begins to revert to its original form as he falls down to the ground, no longer glowing.
What she saw is an act of self-sacrifice. And I've been like, oh, okay, and then move on to the next guy. To wail on him next.
like the what do you call Deadpool song, like a prayer, ready playing already and everything, and then the armor just clatters on the floor. Like, okay, I guess I'm gonna kill this guy. Go ahead. That's a hit. Go ahead, roll for damage. 20. Wait, okay, that's an attack. That's 26 points of damage. Both hits. Go ahead, roll for damage.
And a 2.
26 points of damage. How does Astrid want to do this again?
She has the high ground.
What the hell is
Like
this?
her harpoon's still like reeling back into her gauntlet. It's gonna spin the bell around and just from like above strike the head once, going dong, the entire room spins it back around for a second one. Dong.
As she's reeling the harpoon back, she's also swinging at this guy each time as he falls down to the ground as well. That is the end of that guy's life, which he can't take his turn no more, bringing us over to Jack. One guy remains, the archer at the very back there. What do you do?
Oh, well, I'm gonna slow him down, I guess. Yeah, let's do that. Freeze him.
All right, go ahead.
Freeze him.
Con save. That is a failure. Go ahead, roll for damage. He takes 4 points of damage
God
and disadvantage on next attack. Anything else you want to do?
Fall prone.
Fall prone. Gotcha. Smart. Bring us over to Bree.
I know it's already my turn.
Mhm.
We should do it now, right? Because I don't know if they hit me again. I'm gonna die.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah.
Especially
Yeah,
that Archer's
now's
been
the time
aiming
to do
you.
it.
Yeah. So this one's dead. So there's only this archer left?
Mhm.
Yep, only that
Yep.
archer's left.
Nobody's been disturbing him as he snipes from afar.
Oh, okay. Then, ooh, but I can't use the thing. Okay, that's fine. My last mass healing word. I am now left with two second level slots. Oof, that's not great. That's 13.
13.
Oh man, I get no healing.
Not to you. Don't need it. But the mammoth does get it.
Yay.
Delilah gets it?
Yeah, everybody but Aurora. 'cause I can't
Gotcha.
Because
You
she
took
ran
away my hit points. I'm gonna starve.
Wow. And told the dead on the archer.
All right. Wisdom saving throw from the guy. Succeeds it, unfortunately.
What did I
He rolled,
get?
he rolled a nat 20 on that one.
A good for prone.
You see Jack fall prone, you join in as well on the floor.
That's more. He started out with less health than me. Now he has double. So he knows some. She knows something.
All right, which brings us over to Big Man Mammoth. Now, I just googled. Mammoth is 8 feet tall,
Okay.
and the height from the floor to the catwalk is 10 feet.
Surely surely he isn't. Good heavens.
Yeah.
He's gonna go back a little bit, just to give him space. And
Mammoth MVP, man.
and then rush in a straight line.
You ever seen a mammoth doing a volleyball spike? That's basically how it looks like right now.
Come on and slam. Welcome to the jam.
That's a hit. Go ahead, roll for damage, please. 24 points of damage onto the guy. And just
Not wisdom, strength.
strength save. Yeah, with his 11.
18.
Rolls at 16 though, but yeah, failed.
Not good enough. Stomp. Does it, like knock him off of the thing?
I would say he just breaks the catwalk entirely. He falls down to the ground, giving him enough space to stomp. Go ahead.
Will we get another wombo combo with it?
Let's see. Oh my god!
Oh my god, what is this shit?
I would like to tell our audience that this is not scripted. I have checked. There is nothing that changes the outcomes of our rolls.
What is this bullshit?
Oh no!
Great. It's not even 2025. Don't use all your luck.
Finishing
Well, no, I'm using it up now before the year ends.
Yeah.
Before I get a new batch. 70 damage.
Yeah, I don't even have to do the math as this mammoth. You feel like, okay, only one guy remained. People like shoot and then duck, shoot and then duck. Suddenly, mammoth just crashes into the catwalk. The whole thing destroyed, metal, dust, water clanging everywhere. And when the dust settle, you see there is a mammoth just doing a double-legged stomp onto the guy on the floor, creating just a blood mist. Combat over. As everything kind of settles down a little bit, you can hear the room is starting to get quieter and quieter over time, because what you realize is there have been a gentle humming sound that's been filling the silence this whole time, but now you can hear the humming just starts to gets deeper and softer, almost like the sound of a device powering down. And then there is quiet. What do you do?
Well, I think the first order of business will be investigating this infernal machine over here.
All right.
See what that's all about.
Uh,
What did we break?
some of you go over there trying to figure out what on earth this machine is. There are some controls, but none of them are labeled in any way that would make sense to you. You can see that the construction of this thing is what do you call hastily built. Many of the parts are not properly welded, they're not properly joined together. Even this crystal over here is placed in such a loosey-goosey manner with that they don't even have like a strap that holds this entire crystal down. If your mammoth just now rolled higher, you might have just pulled this entire thing off of its plate right now before you could even do anything. But what the function of this thing is, go ahead, roll me investigation check, please. One of yours.
Okay, who's
Delilah
smart?
can roll, I guess. Delilah is the smart one.
Delilah? Alright.
Delilah, do it. You smart woman.
Delilah, investigation check. She gives the machine a look, trying to figure out what the machine does. But before she could even say anything, Jack! You would hear a voice inside your head, a familiar voice. The voice sounding a little bit scared as you hear Vi shouting out, guys, what did you guys do? All the soldiers are going over to 4 corners of the map and retreating to the main hall? What are you guys doing?
What?
Gonna reply. Yeah, well, we found some purple crystal and destroyed it. What's happening up there?
Last message. Soldiers are moving into 5 points. 4 corners of this place and the main hall. Where are you?
Oh, we gotta get out, I guess.
Reply her. Him.
Yeah, what, are we gonna get out or are we gonna stay here or
Oh. I don't know. Okay. She says to get out of there.
he says soldiers are coming in. Is what do you call that?
I don't even
Enclosing
know what's
in
the 4 corners of the map.
of the hall, the main hall, the building we're in.
Okay.
Should we run? To be honest, I'm not in a what do you call it?
Fighting mood.
Fighting shape.
Okay. What did we come here to do again?
Look at Delilah. Come here to find something about the Atlas thing. We need to disable something.
Oh.
Well,
From the looks at that crystal, I
Is it
think we
here?
disabled something, all right.
we disabled something. I don't know what. This thing powers something, that's for sure. What? I don't know.
Now we do know Laofen doesn't like it, right?
Yeah.
And now there's his soldiers coming in. I think we should run. That's right.
Where you want to go? What do you
If
do?
they're coming for, if
They
they're
may
coming
be
for,
going to block off the exits and also to reinforce the main hall to protect the presumably now vulnerable loud waffen.
Okay. Vi, can you Vi, we're going to run. Can you tell us if the temple or the oh my god. Can I do this in 35 words? Why we're going to run are the soldiers blocking the Colosseum. What was the training grounds, right?
Training grounds.
Okay. First of all, which one do we want to go up from? We have training grounds, temple, the command center.
And community center.
I think we can't go out from there anymore because we blocked it with the statue. Remember?
That's right.
Yeah, we don't have enough strength to push it out unless Esther can try.
So, which direction?
Come on, guys. Which direction we're gonna go?
Presumably
Should I just
away
ask
from the
by
main hall.
Should I just ask by which one is free?
He can't reply you. It's the last message.
Oh yeah, last message.
What do you want to do? Unfortunately, Vi
Last
cannot
message,
reply.
Just get out, I guess.
All right. So you guys gather up before you could investigate much about this thing. And you have 3 directions you can run through. Where you guys came in from, this side, or the other 2 side. Where you want to go?
This one is towards command center, right?
That's right.
This one is towards the training grounds and the
Community
other one.
center, yep.
Community center. This one is towards the temple.
Can-
Temple is nearer to the walls. We can just climb over the walls, right?
Can bring you over to the main map here.
Yeah, because if we go through the temple, we can maybe lose them inside this forest area and then climb up the wall.
Yeah.
And also, since, as I recall, the soldiers are all around training grounds and command center, they're moving this direction, right? They're moving this direction. So if they're congregating back at the main hall, I think temple is the safe space to bet.
All right.
I don't follow your logic, but you're
I
smart.
mean, because
So
the soldiers are
Yeah.
gonna come from the south, right? Because they were at training grounds and command center, right?
They were congregating in the training ground just now.
right, so they'll be all going to the main hall here,
Yeah, and then the temple is further north, so
right?
even if
But they're
they are-
also going to all 4 corners, right?
You said
Yeah.
4 corners of the map. Yep.
1, 2, 3, 4, right?
They're going
think,
to the
plus-
4
plus their
corners of the
forest
Iron
area
Valley.
over
You
here,
need
we
to
can-
count the corners of a square.
Well, I mean, but they're going to the main hall and they're going to the 4 corners of the map.
That's right.
What?
Oh.
How can they go
Oh.
to 2 places at
I-
once?
Well, they're splitting up. There's a lot of them.
Okay.
Maybe just
Think that means that they're probably trying to block our exits and also reinforce the main hall because we probably did something to the big guy.
I don't know what that crystal's supposed to do.
I think it's a protection
Magic.
thing.
Maybe Delilah will kind of chip off some just to like.
Oh yeah, definitely Delilah has collected some for her samples, as usual.
I think we should go up, run towards the north.
All right.
I think that's the safest bet, I guess.
You turn to the temple entrance and begin running over in that direction. As you guys are running through this hallway over here, you can see that there are some kind of commotion a little bit forwards in the distance. And at some point when you're getting close to the temple, you can see that there are several guards, some of them wearing armor, some of them not wearing armor, some of them are just like wearing civilian clothing. They're all kind of squeezed in this tunnel over here as they are trying to go over in your direction, you assume? What do you guys do? They're kind of blocking you right now.
How many are blocking us?
Right now, you can see like 3 of them, and none of them are wearing like guard armor. They look more like civilian, but they are moving over towards you, and they are definitely aggressive.
The civilians?
You recall seeing several undead-like soldiers that are near the mess hall and barracks, but they're not wearing armor. They're wearing civilian clothing instead.
The normal guys.
Good soldiers.
Guess we just
Take 'em
push
out.
through them. I mean, if it's three
Yeah.
guys.
If it's just 3 guys, just take them out while running again.
All right,
Range
so
attack. Yeah.
you guys, the people at the back, just keep shooting cantrips from afar, making sure they are down before you guys even meet them. And it's not just those 3. When you continue moving closer and closer towards the entrance, more and more people start climbing down that, following that tunnel that you guys want to escape from. But given your strategy right now, just shooting from afar, you're able to reduce the number enough that you're able to get up the staircase and out into the temple grounds right now. You rush over towards the main door, where you will be able to see, since it's slightly elevated, you can see around the area. There are many undead-like soldiers that are kind of scattered around in the barracks, in the mess hall, and somewhere around in the field. They are all approaching towards you guys, of course in their shambling manner, so they're a little bit slower compared to you guys. And then in addition to that, you can see a horde of soldiers splitting up into 4 different directions. One of them, a large group of them, is centered over in this area right now. While there is a small group splitting up going over here, and another small group splitting up heading over towards you. But they're not there yet. They're kind of like somewhere here.
Run up, I guess.
All right. So
do you want to try the gates? We can scale the walls, right? Remember?
you can scale the wall, yeah. So right now you guys are at the temple, in front of the temple right now. Looking at the guardhouse area, you can see that there used to be some kind of like this purple barrier that used to block the place. It's no longer there.
Oh. Whoa.
And the guards that are over there that was guarding the area now is, instead of waiting outside, they are gone. You're not sure where they have went.
Let's go to the gate then. Let's run.
Okay.
Into out here,
I just wanna check.
or in
Estate should have what's the name again? What's the face?
which one? Sorry.
Elora with her, right? Elora. Oh, did Esther ever picked up Elora?
Yes. Astrid would pick up Alora, still bounded and everything.
Okay. Let's run then. Woo.
Oh, sorry. Where you want to go? Into the main hall or out?
The purple barrier you're saying that was once guarding the main hall?
That's right. There was a purple barrier kind of blocking this main hall over here. That barrier is gone now.
It's gone. Oh, the people in the guardhouse is gone.
There were people in the guardhouse as well. They are gone as well. Not sure where they went. What do you do?
What about you guys? Do we want to go in?
What's the worst that can happen?
Oh, yeah.
I mean, might be once in a lifetime situation here.
Everything we've done has been a once in a lifetime situation.
Yeah. Let's just go. I don't know. You decide.
Time's a ticking. The army is approaching.
My gamer instincts is telling me to go in.
Go in then. Let's go in.
Let's go then. Let's go.
Going against all logical thinking, with the armies approaching and cornering you from every corner, you guys decide, you know what? Going deeper. That's where you need to go. And so you did. You turn around and begin running away, trying to go deeper into the main hall. As you guys are leaving, you can see those undead like soldiers who are running towards the temple. They continue heading towards that direction as well. Some of them are splitting, trying to get over towards you. Some of them are heading towards the temple. But yeah, the people nearby that area are splitting either those two locations only. But you guys continue moving in. You run past the guardhouse, which is some kind of checkpoint area where there used to be several guards holding the point, making sure any cargo moving in and out of the main hall is checked and secured before they move in. But now, as you run through this hall, it is empty. Eerily so. You expect there are at least several guards, some of those wandering undeads nearby, but they are not here. You continue running. You run over on the inside, trying to get into the main hall itself, where when you arrive at the main door, it's just this one large, massive wooden door. And on either side, you can see the statues of what looks to be some old heroes that the people of Paragon adored. Pushing open that massive door, it's heavy, but with Astrid's help, you push it open and you arrive at this large, magnificent hall. There is not much decoration or, fanciness to it. There are several statues reminding people. There used to be paintings on the wall, but the color seems a little bit faded. There are also banners, but they've also been eaten by moth a little bit. The only thing that you can see right now is staircases that goes around up to the next floor. You proceed, I'm assuming, eh?
Yeah, let's go up.
You guys rush up to the next floor where you arrive at some kind of lobby of sorts, and over here is when you're able to kind of like finally there are some kind of like branching locations that you guys can go through, because in this round circular room there are doors to the south and to the north and to the east and west that leads to various wings of the actual building itself. However, the spiral staircase, the staircase that you guys went up just now to get to this floor, it continues up to the next floor where you can hear some commotion going on upstairs.
What kind of commotion?
You hear marching noises, like heavy footsteps, seemingly going into position of some sort, because after a while the sound gets softer and softer until finally it stops.
Oh,
Kill me, the
uh,
Stop, doesn't it know that we're here or
You're not
I
sure.
think he's just fortifying his position.
okay? Hmm.
So there is a staircase that leads up. There's no barrier, no nothing like that that's protecting it right now. It's just a staircase that leads upstairs. But there is also doors that leads to the north, to the west, to the east, and to the south of the building.
Let's check the doors, I guess.
Which one? Which one first?
Northern door.
Walking over towards the northern door, you can see this particular location is significantly decorated compared to the others. Looking at it, it seems to be some kind of trophy room of sorts, because when you push in, trophy room sounds wrong, more like a museum of sorts, because upon entering inside, you can see there are pedestals that used to contain various weaponries that people will be able to use. You can see in various there are statues of monsters that the city has defeated. There are paintings of events that's long gone at this point. But this place, one thing you notice out of place in this location is at the very far end of the hall, you see there is a kind of like a stained glass painting of sorts of something. You're not quite sure because that stained glass has been smashed open.
Okay.
And the painting is the stained glass painting has been smashed, and on the floor where the glasses are scattered all over the floor is a bag.
Pick up the bag.
Yeah, let's check the bag.
You
Go.
you pick up the bag. It feels empty.
Could be a bag of holding.
You open the bag and you see darkness, just black on the other side, on the inside.
That's fine. Just pick up and go.
All right, you pick up the bag, and what do you do?
Where are we supposed to go? Where are we gonna go?
From the smashed glass, is there a way up that we can scale the building or something?
I mean, yeah, you can definitely scale the building itself. Not really a problem. You want to try to do that?
No.
So right now you're in the north wing.
No.
You're on the north wing of the building right now. So this particular part here, yeah. So the smashed window is over in this direction. And yeah, the bags on the floor with the broken glasses and everything. That's where you've gotten it.
Oh, wait. Okay. The pieces, right? The broken pieces.
That's right.
Does it does it indicate that someone threw the bag from the outside or?
Yes. The broken glasses does indicate that someone threw the bag from the outside and it landed inside the room because of the glasses and everything is inside, not outside.
Huh.
What do you think? It's a trap or something? Shouldn't we?
No, it's like someone tried to broke in before us. To break in, yeah. I mean, why would someone throw a bag through a window?
I don't know, but should we be here mulling about it or just be on hold?
The bag itself. What's the design of it? Is it like?
It is a leather bag. The design itself is kind of like very traditional to this kind of region. So like a satchel with a flap that covering the top of it. No fancy patterns on the outside of it. It's just very practical leather sling bag.
Right. So it's not contemporary, right?
That is a good question. No, it is not contemporary. The design
Jack wouldn't suggest.
The design is not new, but the bag itself seems new. It doesn't have signs of like decay or that's old or anything like that. But the design itself, yes, is old.
Jack wouldn't suggest this, but I bet Delilah would say, "Hey, let's turn the insides of the bag out, see what's inside."
Delilah would say that out loud. And as she
Yes.
describes, if you do so, any contents that is inside the bag will just be spilled out.
Yeah. That's okay.
So we encourage her to do that from behind cover.
Why me? You shouldn't Aurora do it. She has more health.
You
But should we
suggested the
do
idea.
that now? I mean, are we supposed to be here? I thought we're gonna like I don't know. Where are we going?
First
Like
of all, I would suggest we find a place to get a long rest.
okay.
Inside this place? With the soldiers coming over in our direction?
Yeah.
Maybe we can try hide out in the on the roof. Would they look for us up on the roof?
The roof?
Feel like they would.
I mean, I don't think they're turning any stone unturned.
Mm,
Especially given what we did.
Whatever we did.
Whatever we did.
We did.
by the way, if we are not getting a long rest, we need to get to Lawaffen, right? Ask him to stop all this madness.
To talk?
How? With
I
my two
mean,
spell slots?
we have that Astrid's 2 arms along with us. I look at Aurora. Can you still do the elephant thing again?
Once.
Well, there you have it. 2 spell slots, Astrid's arms, and an elephant.
I can heal like 2 people. That's it.
Okay, the building layout, right?
Mhm.
We're in this section of the
Let me,
north section, right?
let me just
Uh,
delete all the writings that you have on the map so far, just so that we can be clear. Yeah.
Uh,
You want to leave it? Okay, you know what? Forget. We'll leave it. We
okay.
ball. Go on.
Okay. The stairs are in the middle area.
That's right. Let me do this for you. Okay. So you basically went up a staircase that is at the center here.
Okay.
So there is kind of like second lines none config default. Okay. So there are like spiral. There's a central room here. There are spiral staircase that you guys walk up. Double staircase that allows you to go up to the next floor. You see there is a door over here, a door over here, door over here, and a door over here. The one that you explored is this one area, which seems to be some kind of museum of sorts that used to store weapons and everything, but now you only find a smashed window and a bag.
Oh. Maybe there's a thief trying to steal all these weapons and they got caught by the bag. It's just left there. Well, either way, I'm assuming. Okay, based on the commotion that we heard, right, the marching thing, right? Does it coming from this side, this side, this side, or this side?
The marching commotion coming from upstairs, one more level above you.
Yeah, upstairs from which can we discern
Seems
from
to
which
be
area?
directly above you.
Directly above. Oh, okay, in the middle area then.
Yep.
Because I'm thinking, if Waffen would want to place his room, where do you think it's more likely where his room would be situated in? I think in the top part, right?
you want to
I
confront him?
guess.
Meaning, if we scale up this window, we might, come in from his window then.
Fine. Okay. You want to say hi to him?
I want to say hi and bye. I mean, he's caused us a lot of problems.
Yeah, of which I don't know if we can give his um very much deserved retribution now. Because he can command like all these soldiers. It just comes back whenever, you know?
All the more reason to go in and kill him quite quickly. You can't command the soldiers now anymore.
Hmm. Does everybody feel it's me? I turn to the party.
I mean, I'm ready to kick some ass, Astrid. But Delilah, I don't know if we're going to get any other chance like this in the future. If he's just going to reinforce the main hall with a bunch of soldiers, then in the future, if we try again, we're going to have to go through all that.
Yeah.
It already feels like we've gone through all that. I don't suppose we have an hour to us.
I don't know. The marching seems ongoing, right?
The marching, yes, they are coming.
Oh. Let's keep going.
Scale up this window then.
I might die and I can't even say goodbye to Grandma.
Want to climb up from outside? Everybody agree with this plan?
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So, all of you, you guys make your way outside. Looking outside of the window, you guys would be able to see that it is directly, well, not directly above the forest, but it's quite close to the forest itself. There is a wall that separates the inner courtyard and the outside, and then the entirety of the forest covers the rest. Your window itself is on the second floor, obviously. And there are several kind of like decorations on either side, pillars on either side of the building that you can use to help you climb up upstairs, unless if you have other means necessary. Seems like if you climb upwards, there is immediately a roof directly above you.
A roof.
That's right.
Climb up on the roof.
All right. If you're just climbing up the roof, go ahead. Athletics check for me, please.
Okay, that's what I'm afraid of.
And unlike again, this one's like a sheer surface. It's not like jagged wall that you can find footholds. It's just sheer. So actually,
okay.
no, not athletics check. Tell me, how are you gonna climb up the wall, up the side of the wall?
Astrid can, be carrying the ropes that we have. She can Tarzan herself up there, right?
Okay.
How far is the roof?
Up above you, like 10 foot up, and you'll be able to reach it.
Yeah, so she has the range with the gauntlet, right?
All right.
Then she can lower the, find some place to tie the rope and lower the rope for us to climb then.
Gotcha. So Astrid, now that he's on the second floor, kind of precariously leans outside of the window while the rest of you holds her legs so that she can aim to the roof immediately. She takes aim and aims for a solid part of the wall and the roof, allowing her to be pulled upwards up to the roof itself as she lands on the edge and tries to climb up. It's Astrid, so don't need to do athletics check as she's able to pull herself up without knocking any of the tiles that are on the roof. You wait for a bit as she spends some time upstairs trying to find some place to anchor the rope. But after a while, you guys would be able to see a rope gets pushed out and then dangles outside the building, outside the glass that you guys are all looking out of.
Time to climb.
And go ahead. Now, I'm gonna need you guys to go ahead, roll me athletics checks, please, as you guys try to climb up.
You free.
Marching order first.
I was the one stopping his last time, no? Was I not? I'll be meadow.
Alright, 1 second. Let me get. Where? There you go.
Let's send Delilah first, I guess.
Why is it always Delilah first? Okay, I need you guys to go ahead. Give me
She is
some
the most
marching order,
dexterous,
please.
that's why.
You're not wrong.
Yeah, but this is athletics, not acrobatics.
Yep.
I mean, why doesn't Astrid go first?
Esther is already
Astrid's
there.
already up there.
Oh, I did just come back, by the way. I was,
Oh, okay. Astrid's already up. It's now the rest of you. She's thrown you a rope.
Yep.
For you guys to climb up. Now it's the athletics checks.
How hard can it be? Parentheses has -1. Uh,
Oh no.
do we get advantage for the rope?
No. The rope is the one that enables you to climb up. Without it, you won't be able to.
Mm. Well, and none of us have even remotely good athletics, right?
Yeah,
I'm a
I
plus
think
one.
so, yeah. The first things first, marching order. Who's gonna
I
climb
guess
first, second,
we
third?
already rolled, so we go first. Go.
Wow.
And
Okay.
How high up is it?
Just 10 foot.
And foot.
Just 10 foot.
Surely this isn't going to be like that.
It's just one
A
roll.
wall that all failed to climb.
I've
I'll go-
seen.
Behind her, I guess.
All right, go ahead.
Oh my god.
So, Bree, you're able to climb up to the top, while Aurora, you try to climb, but you kind of like climb up 5 foot a little bit. Which, go ahead, Jack and Delilah, roll athletics for me, please.
Oh my god. I'm gonna die, am I?
All right, so
I still have stuff. I still have stuff. Okay.
go ahead. Okay, so all of you try to climb up very slowly, and at this point, you guys managed to get 5 foot up, and all of your hands are quivering once more. You feel like if you fail again, you're not gonna be able to hold on and may fall.
Boy, was I a fool in school for cutting gym.
Can I guidance Aurora?
Yes, Aurora is within 5 foot of you, so you can't guidance her. Astrid's
you.
gonna help Aurora to climb up. Actually, she's gonna pull the rope, so she's gonna help all of you, basically. So go ahead, all of you roll.
Fascinating.
You gotta believe, Aurora.
All right. Delilah, athletic with advantage. Delilah rolled an 11. Go ahead, Jack.
God.
So I guess I'm rolling normal, right?
Advantage. Everybody rolls with them. Oh, because you.
because I have
by the way,
disadvantage.
yeah. So roll normal.
Wow.
Jack, you managed to find the strength as you guys are slowly being pulled up. And then you feel Delilah's butt pressing on your face. And Delilah feels Aurora's butt pressing on her face. And the two of them are now slowly sliding down while Jack is holding on for dear life at the very bottom there, preventing you guys from completely falling down. As now Astrid is slowly pulling you guys up. I'll give you one more chance. Both three of you, athletics check, please. Aurora, you get a D4 as well because Bree is guiding you.
Yeah,
I used up all of my good rolls, so don't hold it against me, you guys.
Oh, there you go. And the net 20, yep. Delilah, athletics with advantage. She rolled a 16. There you go.
Yeah, watch I
The moment
Oh,
Aurora
yeah.
touched Delilah. Nope.
Immediately, all of you find this insane inner strength to climb up the rope to get onto the roof. You look at your hands and it is just burnt right now. All of you take 4 fire damage from the rope burn trying to hold on. Just the three of them.
God.
4 points of fire damage of just trying to hold on to that rope.
That would kill a commoner.
You know what? That's fair. I will agree. 1 point of fire damage instead then.
Okay. Whew.
Doesn't kill anybody, right? As you guys do that? Yeah, because I recall some of you have 1 hit point remaining. So all of
No,
you,
we're all good there.
all of you, you guys managed to get on top of the building, on top of the roof of this building now. So you'll be able to see first floor. Here is the wall. Here is the forest. You guys managed to climb up the second floor. Sorry, that's too tall. There you go. And you guys were able to get to the roof area of this building. Now that all of you are on top of the roof, you'll be able to see that the roof itself extends quite a bit, following the dimensions of the building, and it goes up at the center here. There seems to be like a central building where what do you call, where there seems to be like a chamber at the very top of the building itself. You can see there are several windows on the side of the building that will allow you to see in, but also allow the people on the outside to see you guys as well. At the moment, you're able to lie low such that you guys are not being caught right now. But what do you guys do?
Try to sneak in and take a peek.
Who's going in?
Delilah.
Wow, that's because she's not here.
She's the most dexterous among us all,
She
right?
is, and she rolled a 29 with a nat 20 to prove that fact. As she inch across the roof, closer and closer and closer, and then kind of leans up a little bit. Yep.
Just takes a guidance before she goes.
All right. As she looks inside the room, she will be able to see it seems to be some kind of throne room of sorts. There is the room itself is circular, with the staircases that you guys could take up will lead up to one corner of the room, like say this end of the room here. And on the opposite end of the room, there is a raised platform over here where there are various kind of, like, lack of a better word, stone thrones in front of a large round circular semicircular desk in front of them. The one at the center is significantly larger than the other four, the other six in the room. And on top of that massive throne is where you see a familiar face you've seen before in the basement that you guys were in. Old looking knight, yet still has regal in his presentation, resting on the throne itself with a great sword in his right hand. He is kind of like holding his hand up with it. You can see him leaning against the chair, old, weakened, and you can see his entire body is covered with this green crystal that covered the entire left and right arm up onto his shoulder, and encasing the entire throne, even spreading across the floor and onto the table in front of him, creating a almost like 15-foot area around him, completely covered in that green crystal as he sits idly on that throne. Around him, you would be on the lower ground here. You would be able to see there are a couple of soldiers in a ready position for anything to happen. But one thing that really catches your eye, especially Delilah, is a white stag that is standing beside the crystal knight, seemingly talking to the crystal knight. Its mouth moving, but you don't really hear anything coming from the two.
Read. Let her try
Read
to
lips.
read.
I will say that will be impossible. Given that it's a deer talking right now, the one that Delilah would learn to read would be human lips.
Wait, is that the same stack that pulled us in here in the first place?
Think so.
Seemed different because the antlers are, while the size is the same, the antlers of the antlers of the stag that pulled you into this place, the one that kind of create a protective energy on you guys, had significantly more elaborate atlas. This guy seems like it's just grown. It's still quite elaborate, but looks closer to resemble a normal stag than the overly fancy atlas that the one that you previously saw.
So the guy's covered with guards, and he's one of the crystal people, which takes forever to defeat, and all of our resources usually. Right?
Yeah.
So, what do we do now, Jack?
Well, I really want to smash his face in, but I don't think we can win against a crystal guy and what was a deer inside?
The stack. Yeah.
Unless, I don't know, I guess we could try to find a place to uh, long rest.
Hmm. Want to check one of the rooms below again?
Okay.
We have to scale down the rope again. Oh my god. I don't want to do it again.
Come on, it'll be easy.
Is there a part where there are no windows in the central chamber there?
There are 4 windows. Actually, the one right next to the spiral staircase here, there are no windows. But the side to the left and right of the throne, there is like one single tall window. Directly behind the throne is the one that's very elaborate stained glass portrait.
Mm-hmm. Because I don't see there is any other place that we can hide here. Except on the roof.
Are we not going to talk about him talking to the stag? What does that mean?
That's his advisor, I guess.
Well,
Why
if
did
he
it
creates
bring
this
us here?
place and I mean if
But
there's
it's not the actual stag, right?
I mean, how would we know?
maybe the stag is his familiar, just like your bird.
Right, but why bring us here?
That one we have to ask him, right? Oh, what about the contents of the bag? What's inside the bag?
No.
You wanna unfold it now? Throw it inside out while you're on the roof?
That's a good idea. We don't know how much items are in the bag.
Hey, your choice, man.
Is there a space on the roof where we are?
Yeah. The roof itself is slanted, but it's not super slanted that you're always sliding. So if you move to a position a little bit far away from the window, you will be able to find some level of privacy. But who knows how long before you're detected up here.
Let's go find a place where it's a bit secluded, out of the line of sight from the windows. Looks inside, because I think there must be something in the bag that we can use, right?
Yeah, hopefully.
Okay.
Because it looks like someone deliberately threw the bag from the outside.
Yeah.
So you throw what do you call pull the bag inside out, yeah?
Yep.
All right. Turning the bag inside out, you'll be able to find several items in there. First, first thing that you see is this massive hammer, basically, that just gets ejected out from the bag. Second, you'll be able to see that there is also a kind of like a rapier as well, elaborately decorated with elven kind of like writing at the base of the sword is. The
What
other,
does the writing say?
the writing says hunter in Elvish.
Ooh.
And then the other items in there, you can find there is a couple of potions. All of them are in large palm-sized bottle with red liquid bubbling inside.
Ooh.
You would be able to also see that there is a kind of like a amulet with a constellation carved into the metallic surface.
Ooh.
You also find what looks to be a not tiara, circlet, just like a circular metal band that people kind of use as a crown a little bit, can put on your head. And then finally another amulet, this time with the symbol of a religion that Bree, you are intimately familiar with.
What?
And finally,
We don't have an identifier here.
and you do. Finally, you also see a tent.
Tent?
Is this a special tent?
You don't know. It's like you know how like tents can be disassembled and rolled up into like just a single roll. Yeah, that's basically it. You know it's a tent because you're travelers. You know how tents look like.
I look at the tent. Why do we have to pitch a tent up here on the roof? It's safe.
Could be a magical tent.
Well, either way, from the description, from the items that we see, I'm gonna rearrange it. I'm gonna place the hammer in front of Astrid, the starry amulet in front of Aurora, the religious amulet in front of Bree, rapier in front of Delilah. I guess the circlet for me. And I'm gonna say this item looks like it's tailor made for us then, right?
Is it like
Question is,
okay.
who did this?
The stag? Haha. Oh, and can anyone identify? I thought Levi could do it. I forgot.
You have the specs that's currently with what do you call? Currently with Delilah.
Oh, okay.
Do it, Delilah. Use the spell.
Yeah.
Might as well.
Which one you want to identify first? I don't have the item stats right now,
Oh,
but I can tell you kind of like the general feeling of the item itself.
Okay, what does that mean? I want to know my amulet.
I think brace first. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Bree, Aurora identifies it. When she focuses with the specs, trying to focus on identify, she's expecting, the usual. When you identify items in this place, you kind of like get almost like a vision of like what memories that the item has absorbed in its time in this place. But upon identifying, it does not do anything like that at all.
Okay.
In fact, it seems to be as Delilah speaks it, it's kind of like it's made for this purpose. It's a useful amulet. Gives you a +2. And I hands the amulet to you, Bree.
Okay.
Seems like there's a couple of healing spells in there as well.
What do you mean made for this purpose? What does that mean? Made for what purpose?
No, like when I identify your bow, for example, I can feel that it is seemingly like of divine origin, and I can feel like, I don't know, the backstory of something like that. But looking at the amulet, seems like it's just that. For lack of a better word, it is a +2 amulet.
Like it doesn't have any stories.
Yes, exactly.
We'll make our own stories. Let's go, amulet.
Want to identify anyone else?
Yeah. Do my thing.
He gives the amulet a look as well. Same thing. Kind of gives it a look. It gives you a +2 to your spellcasting. That's great. Gives you additional wild shape charges apparently if you're tuned to it.
Whoa.
But again,
Does
No.
it give us levels too?
it's like when you go to a shop and buy a +1 sword, He hands you the amulet, Aurora. Anyone else?
There's a long pause and a long stare at the bag, trying to figure this out.
Sorry, I say something bad. I think I'm muted. I'm gonna say, after Delilah said it's like when we try to buy some items in the shop, right?
Mhm.
I'm gonna reply to that by saying, what do you mean, Delilah? Does that mean these items are just made, freshly made?
I wouldn't say freshly made, but like, how like when the difference between a sword that you found in the dungeon that has been, that was wielded by an enemy compared to a sword that you bought from a shop. There's a difference to it, right? When you use it, one seems to have like historical and feeling and for lack of a better word, emotion to it, and this one is, I mean, it's made for the purpose of being a useful magic item. Which I get. I mean, yeah, magic item. That's the purpose of it, but that's what I'm getting from the specs right now. That's the difference between identifying that pointing to the dice and that pointing to what do you call the amulet that Aurora just got.
Well, do this
What is
tiara thing then.
Yeah.
Is that a mind sleeve color?
It's a pretty tiara.
And he uses the tiara a little bit. See, same thing. It gives you a +2 to your spellcasting bonus, and it gives you extra. I don't know what this is. Sorcery points.
Ooh, okay. 8 points. Ah, that is indeed useful. What about the hammer and that sword over there? Same thing.
He identifies, spends get. At this point, remember each item is 10 minutes. You guys at this point, you guys would be able to hear noises coming from down below.
Oh shit! Can we at least get a short rest?
You haven't rested for an hour yet. It's only been 3 items.
No!
Hey, what about the 10? Let's do the 10 first, right? If everything is magical, then the 10 must be magical, right?
You spend another minute identifying the tent. Aurora's a little bit difficult at this point trying to identify this because, like, you can hear downstairs the sound of like.
Aurora or Delilah?
Oh, sorry, Delilah. Sorry, you get, from downstairs you can hear the sound of like crashing noises. You can hear ripping noises. Some kind of what do you call rummaging of the room below is definitely going on right now. But Delilah focuses and tries to identify the item.
Ears.
And upon finishing, this is a one-time use tent. The tent can fit up to 8 people, and you can take a long rest for 1 hour.
Oh.
Apparently, it's called a time dilation tent.
Oh. Also, we can hide out in here. I forgot I have this spell.
What?
I don't know.
What's that?
Let's
Leoman's tiny hut. Oh, there you go.
It's a ritual.
It lasts for 1 hour?
8 hours.
8 hours.
Just nice. So if it's dark,
Tiny hut. Wait. DM forgot about tiny hut, really?
Yeah, I mean, I never used it, so I don't remember. I don't know that you have it.
calculation how it's better because it's like an hour of long rest in an hour, right?
Yep.
Okay, now the concern with this one is that it takes 8 hours to like properly sleep, and by the time you get up, you're probably surrounded.
No. We can compound those two effects, right? Tiny hut and put the tent inside. The tiny hut protects the tent from spells and things, right?
Yeah. And then while you're sleeping inside, at least you won't be attacked.
Yep.
Okay. Do it now. Guess now it's better as time is in.
I think we should move towards the part where there are no windows. Are we there?
Yeah, I assume you can spend some time to move over to there. But as you guys are moving, Delilah questions you guys, is nobody's gonna question why we have just the exact item we need to fight this guy?
No. I mean,
yeah.
it should be questioned, but I kind of just want to sleep right now.
Well, there's 2 ways of seeing it. I don't particularly like either of them. But either someone is trying to help us, possibly the stag, or it's a trap. Or maybe it's someone from the void helping us.
The void?
I don't think the void's gonna help us, but I think there's the third option. Delilah, you mentioned that the stack inside is a bit different from the stack that pulled us in.
I mean, the size are the same and everything, but the antlers are less fancy.
What if there are actually 2 types of rulers here? One is inside over there with his own stack, and the other one is out here somewhere with their own stack. And the one that is outside is wants us to overthrow this one.
But I thought killing one of them ends the spell in the city.
Yeah. But we're
Maybe they are, tired of immortality with nothing to do. I mean, have you seen this place?
Isn't it bad if we if we remove the whole thing, because then the whole world gets infected with the disease or whatever?
We don't know that's what happens.
Well, the only thing that is bad that I can think of is that we release this the followers of the evil god, not your god, Bree. Your god's sister, I guess.
Merilith.
Yeah, Maryland. Other than that, I can take off any bad things. Either way, we can discuss this more over inside the tent, right? Rest, guys.
Yeah, that's what I said. It should just
I feel more
rest.
confident with all of my resources, going into fights with all of my resources.
Okay, come on.
What if? Does no one have a means of disabling traps or something? Magical ones, curses, possibly.
Looking at each other. I mean, if I can try to look for traps, but I'm not exactly a spellcaster. Looks over to Delilah. Looks over to Jack, sorry.
If we know that something is magical, I can try to,
Dispel it.
dispel it. Yep. Force it out.
So if I detect magic, I can maybe detect if something else is attached to the effect of whatever item we're holding, right? Is that possible?
Hmm. Identify would not allow you to see any curses, anything like that, if the caster specifically did something to hide the curse part. But detect magic may give you a clue depending on the aura that you see.
I mean, just might as well. It's what's it called ritual.
Mm-hmm.
So let's try and find out. I'll cast detect magic.
All right, so that's another 10 minutes. While Aurora does that, Bree, you're casting the hut.
Yeah.
Right. You're casting the hut immediately, and you're not setting up the
Maybe-
tent yet, or are you? Yes, no.
Make it fit the surrounding color.
Color of the roof, so blue as well, maybe. What about the tent? Are you guys setting that up, or are you guys waiting for Aurora to do detect magic first?
Might as well set it up, right? And
Okay.
we won't sleep in it unless it's.
All right. So you set up the tent. So by the time you finish casting the spell, Bree and Aurora, the tent has been pitched. The dome immediately covers the tent in a similar blue color as the roof color. And Aurora, you cast detect magic. What do you want to look at first?
Well, let's go with the tent.
The tent. The tent has transmutation aura around it. The shape of the aura itself is kind of faded. Like the magical energy is not stable, kind of weak. But yes, it's a powerful transmutation magic placed on the tent.
And that would line up with Chrono, whatever the hell magic.
Arcana check for me, please.
Someone smarter than me.
Someone smart. Okay, I think Delilah. Yeah, Delilah's proficient in Arcana. Yeah, I think that's about right. If I recall correctly, there's a spell called. Wait, no, she wouldn't have. She wouldn't know that. She doesn't have high enough Arcana. Sounds about right. I mean, haste, which is kind of like speeding up time for the person, is also transmutation.
Guess that's good enough. Let's try a couple more items first.
All right.
I'll take my own.
Looking at your own, you see I'd say it would be Abju. Let me check this real quick. No. There you go. Yeah, it will be transmutation as well. Bree, transmutation, necromancy, evocation.
Okay.
The hammer would be transmutation. Delilah would be transmutation. Jack would be transmutation. Seems like all of the magic item has similar enchantment placed upon them.
And just the one enchant, not several.
I don't think I can say anything about that. The only one that gives multiple aura would be Breeze, which Delilah would chip in, saying maybe it's because of the healing spells. Healing spells are sometimes evocation and sometimes necromancy.
All right.
Seems like the tent's safe. I'll test it. As Astrid immediately goes inside.
Okay, let's.
And
All go
immediately goes outside. When are you guys gonna come in?
It's been 3 seconds.
What? I waited here for like a minute already. Come on. She goes back inside.
Hesitantly. Aurora steps into the time warping tent.
Oh, I won't hesitate. I'll just go in.
All of you enter the tent itself. It's not a TARDIS. It's not larger on the inside or it's compared to the outside or something. It's a tent. Enough to squeeze all of you in if you guys want to try to get a shut eye. But other than that, it seems unremarkable, except for a single dangling crystal at the top of the tent.
Oh,
At the top of the tent, there is a, like how tents, they kind of converge to a point at the top. There is a rope at that point of convergence, and then there is what you can only know as a shard, a memory shard, dangling at the center.
Oh,
Oh, keep it. Keep it.
why don't we just look at it just now?
We need an atlas.
You need an
right?
atlas, yeah.
Oh, we did an atlas. I forgot. Well then.
Just like, come on.
So you guys taking a shut eye, yeah?
Apparently.
Yeah. And is anyone grabbing the crystal dangling?
Yeah.
Should we do it at the end?
Three, right?
Just
No?
in case.
You want to wait till the end before grabbing crystal? That works too. Your choice.
Get the long rest first,
Just in case it defeats.
Disables the tent entirely.
Yeah.
Okay. So you guys crawl up in the tent. Kind of occasionally test out, how the tent works and everything. It seems to be working as advertised. You just hope that the undead like soldiers all around you does not find you as you guys are taking your long rest up here. And so you do. You try to get some shana, get some sleep. All the wounds and exertion you've done to yourself certainly helps as you guys try to take a long rest. And as you do so, that is where we're gonna end our session today.
Do we get our long rest though?
Yes, you do. You do get your long rest. And you do level up.
Level 10.
Level 10.
Does it give us anything?
I'm sorry?
Does that give us anything like worthwhile?
What do you? I will
It's
check it
like-
out. Yeah, check out your level 10 stuff, man. I know fighter is not really worth it. You get indomitable or something. That's like nothing.
Druid circle feature.
That's not bad.
What do I get at
Probably
level
not.
10? Let's see
I
here.
think it's just spell slot.
More spell slots. More spells. Next level, maybe.
More damage from archer. More
Woo,
healing
woo.
from chalice.
Divine intervention.
Divine intervention. One you have one chance to use it. And if you go and go to it over immediately after this.
And a 10% chance, essentially.
Goodness gracious.
Yep.
So
I'll get more spell
interesting.
slots then.
stuff's about to get weird, guys. I'm gonna get a flying speed,
Nutty.
and at the start of each of my turns, while I'm in starry form, I can change which constellation glimmers on my body.
What?
Whoa, that's really cool.
So wait, you can just shift from dragon to chalice to archer, just shift.
Yep.
Oh, that's
For
so
free.
cool. For free? Oh, that's crazy. You basically have all three abilities at once then, huh?
We're
Oh.
doing roll, right? Okay. Roll. Always. It's always a spell. Wait, do I get another cantrip? Ooh, hold on a minute.
Roll high. Oh, they. Fine.
I rolled 3.
I get chance. What do I want though?
Get it?
I'll take that.
Do we can attune to the thingy too, right?
Yeah, it's long rest, so you can attune to one item. Any and all the item actually. Yeah. I'll give you the item for next session, just to double check if you want to take the item. But yeah.
I do.
Lure.
For sure.
So I'll take this one.
Divine intervention.
Is that what you seek? Anyways, thank you very much for watching. We'll stop here for now. We'll see you guys tomorrow for Bye bye. I forgot we're still streaming.